my name is John James. This is my volunteer Jordan. Today we'll be demonstrating injuries that occur during basketball. First one will be the inversion ankle sprain. That occurs when the athlete's ankle rolls and turns over like this. How you can see how it's the peroneal ligament goes too far and it rolls his foot, causing an ankle sprain. Now, generally to prevent this injury, what we could do, start off for a warm-up. I might take an athlete. He could possibly do jump rope if he likes jump roping, but we could also do double calf raises. Go ahead and face the camera for me. Double calf raises. Go up fast, come down slow, fast. We do possibly about 10 to 15 reps just to make sure he's nice and warmed up, and then we go to single calf raises. Same thing. And go down slow. This is just to get the warm up. Then I might take them through a series of ladders. If we had a ladder to run through, we could have them do some ladders with the ladder, but for the sake of not having any equipment, I put them on this line right here on the court, and I have them choose double leg. Go ahead and back up. I'll jump from, you put the pivot ball. I'll go ahead, side to side, jump side to side until he gets nice and warm. And then I have him start to come forward, go backwards. Single leg. Back, get those ankles nice and warmed up. Come on forward. Same thing. Back. And he could do these daily or as a warm-up before he starts to play to prevent injury. And again, this is one of those things as a basketball player, I would suggest probably doing these daily. You don't have to do them 4 or 5 times in a day, but do them daily to make sure that your ankle stays limber. That'd be a preventative workout. But if he actually injured his ankle and we were trying to strengthen the ankle, then I would have him sit on his behind. Go ahead and sit down. And we'd do dorsiflexion. So like I said, if it was this ankle here, we'd have him go ahead and put the ankle dorsiflex, and then plantar flex. Hold it for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then pull it back. Just to keep that range of motion and the mobility there, because we don't want the ankle to stiffen up at all. So anyway, a lot of these exercises that we're doing, we would also add weights to it. And if he was in the gym, you could do seated calf raises for preventative measures. But once he's injured the ankle, we'd have to do non-weight bearing activities. So we could do the same motions without the weight, with the exception of the jumping. Now, go ahead and stand up for me. Now, the second injury that I want to talk about is the ACL injury, or the ACL tear, or possibly the sprain. And that occurs when the torsion on the thigh, I'll go ahead and show like a jab step. Now, if this thigh turns too fast and the leg's still planted, it's going to cause that ACL, that anterior cruciate ligament, to tear or possibly get sprained just from him torquing that. Or if another player comes along and pushes down on this, it's going to cause that to twist. And in order to prevent that, we can do a series of squats. And I have them hold the ball because it's a psychological thing. I know athletes, because sometimes when you're an athlete, you're used to moving without the ball, and you have the advantage of using your hands to balance yourself. So I have him hold the ball while he's doing these movements, because psychologically, it kind of keeps his mind in the game. Plus the fact it keeps his hands centered around the ball, so he doesn't use them for balance. But again, preventative measures, we do air squats. Go ahead and squat. Back up, squat, and then possibly step to the side. Go ahead and face the camera. Just squat to the side. Step to the side. Yeah. Back over. Back over. Now go ahead and do what they call a Euro step in basketball. Just do, again, not too dramatic, but just show hop, back. But you can go deeper lunge. You can even go deeper than that. Go ahead. I'm talking when you land and bend more at the knee. Again, these are preventative exercises, but you can get a better jump. And be careful that one of the dangers when he lands on the outside of his foot, increasing the injuries, the risk of getting another ankle inversion on top of that ACL. So he has to be careful to be cognizant of landing flat on his foot, jumping back, under control. And one of the injuries that, after he gets the injuries, one of the things you could do for rehab would be to go ahead and remain seated. Go ahead and do a heel slide. Again, we want to keep that range of motion the whole time. So we do a heel slide. Go ahead and put it back. And back up again. And then we can lie flat on our back if we wanted to. And then we're going to do the bridge. Put your feet flat before feet at 90 degree angle, knees at 90 degree angle. And raise up your hammer ball. Raise up like this to strengthen the hamstrings and the quads, securing the knee or giving some more stability around the kneecap. Go ahead, down on one leg. Come up, down, up. All right. Now, those are some preventative and rehabilitative moves that you can do depending on the severity of the injury. Obviously, if it's a surgery, you won't be able to do a lot of these weight-bearing movements. Now, the last injury is the Achilles tendon injury. Now, that injury, or some preventative things we can do, is also the calf raises, what we demonstrated earlier. Go ahead and show the calf raise. The double calf raise, single-legged calf raise. These are some of the same things that you would get from the ankle inversion because it is around the ankle. So it's a similar injury. Once get your balance. If you want, a lot of times, you see him starting to roll and use poor form, and that could contribute to this injury if he has poor form or weak ankles. So he has to strengthen these ankles before he starts to play and make sure that he's able to use proper technique before doing this, because that's what contributes to the injury in the first place is poor technique. And obviously, when you get more tired, the technique starts to go out the window, and that's when you suffer these injuries due to fatigue and poor technique to begin with. So you have to be careful with that. A lot of the same movements that we used earlier with the jump rope, the same the ladders back and forth, could also be used for the Achilles tendon preventative measures. Now, after the injuries occurred, that's an injury that could take a while to heal. Psychologically, you still don't feel like you're able to cut. We can still do some, again, plantar flexion. Such a plantar flexion movement, like that. Toe down, dorsiflex. All right. And this injury occurs when you get overextended. Like, go ahead and show a cut that you were doing before. Face me. Just like push out that back leg. That back leg right here. That injury occurs when this leg gets overextended like that, and he pushes off, and it's described as a pop, as they say, or a loud bang. I've heard it described. That can be prevented, like I said, if you get better technique as far as how you move. And again, if you get this overextended, this Achilles tendon overextended, you're gonna strain it or possibly rupture it. So we want to avoid overextending or doing things under fatigue and getting proper technique. So again, those are the injuries, the preventative measures, and the rehabilitative measures that we can use to hopefully prolong an athlete's career. It depends on the level of play that he's at. Some athletes want to get back right on the court right away, so they have to have surgery in order to do that. So for those more serious athletes, obviously you're going to take them through a more rigorous training program. But for the just regular guys that come out here and shoot hoops on the weekends, you probably take a little bit less aggressive